Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Washington State versus Cal college basketball matchup on Thursday, February 15th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK, you'll get 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls, maybe looking for one-on-one concierge style service. We call these the Dime Club, and we also have sharp trading plays. These are not available on the website. You got to text the number that you see on the screen. So if you make big bets, text that number. But let's get to this one. Washington State taking on Cal. Washington State 18-6 on the season. This team is definitely playing some solid basketball while Cal comes in 10-14. And while that doesn't sound all that great on the surface, it's a big improvement from where we've seen Cal play in the past. In fact, Cal's 6-4 straight up in their last 10 games. Washington State 8-2 in their last 10 games, 12-12. When we look at any kind of projections for the NCAA tournament, Washington State looks to be in the NCAA tournament, at least as of right now. And I'll tell you, the way they're playing, I certainly expect them to be there. When we look at what these teams have done this year, it was Cal getting the best of it in the first meeting. In fact, that's really the only loss that Washington State has had in quite some time. It was 81-75. It was at Cal. It was just on January 20th, so not all that long ago, in a game that was in overtime. And when you look at Washington State, 8-1 in their last 9 games, that is the only loss that they have on the board. And you look at some of these other wins. Arizona wins against at Oregon, they won last time out. At Washington, Utah, Colorado, at Stanford. They have some big wins. They've beaten just about everybody in the Pac-12. This is their chance to avenge that one loss that they have. And I think, the way that they're playing, well, I think that they are probably going to be very much up for this one. When we look at Cal coming in, losing last time out by a point against UCLA. They had smashed USC in the prior game to that and had won at Arizona State, lost at Arizona, beat Stanford. So what we're seeing is that Cal, at least over their since that January 20th win over Washington State, they've been super competitive and 4-2 over that span, 3-3 against the number over that span. Prior to that, just a whole lot of learning process. And I think, Cal is just at that stage right now as a program. They're winding down their time in the Pac-12 as the conference gets ready to disband. They'll be moving to the ACC, which is going to make for some long road trips for them and for their opponents. Washington State's defense has been off the chain, top 40 in overall defense, top 100 in guarding the perimeter. Cal's offense, certainly not much to stack up against that, kind of upper middle in most of their offensive categories. And then when you look at Washington State's offense, once again, pretty much off the chain. This is a very, very good team that's flying under the radar. Cal's defensive numbers aren't as bad as we've seen in recent years, but they're probably not good enough to stack up here. I think Washington State gets revenge and probably gets it pretty big. I'm going to take Washington State, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.